But it seems the Ottoman dynasty has completely disappeared. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, like, yeah, what the hell? Anyways, I would really like to start invading some of these territories. I'd like to go and attack the Serbians, for example. Oh, Portugal has joined the coalition. Hold on. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, and a bunch of these guys in the Holy Roman Empire are leaving as well. It's very good. I want to start giving out these titles as well. So we're going to look at the cabinet. We're going to go and hire a courtier. Sir Vincent of Amiens. Yeah, I don't really care about their satisfaction. If they're completely dissatisfied with my rule, I'm just gonna fuck them over, really. And I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Oh, and we can declare war on these guys as well, actually, I think. When we finish with the tributary stuff. Oh well, alright, well, we'll start building up our armies. Raise all the levies. I think I am going to stay in this war for a bit longer. A good thing is I've got this offensive pact, technically, um, with the other personal unions. Right. So we'll wait another month. Actually, we won't wait a month. I don't know when I'd be waiting. Alright, let's start moving out. And we're gonna grab the rest of our armies out here. Off to London we go. Alright, I'm gonna have a look at my, my characters. Diplomacy, society, I gotta fucking remember this shit. Parliament, wars, no. Relation diplomacies. People, so it's in society. So what do we need? It's not working on it. How do I help them through with this? Artists won't progress until you unlock cultural spending after embracing... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and do that. I'm just gonna break all these, and we're gonna start spending money on culture stuff. Renaissance. Can invest in culture. There we go. Yeah, I'll think about that. Alright, we're gonna start raising our naval levies, I think. Or maybe not. I think that would be very dangerous, so I'm actually gonna wait for my actual proper navies to come back. Another thing I want to do is start recruiting some regulars. Problem is, weaponry and firearms are actually kind of expensive, so I'm gonna start building up some more of these gunsmiths, right? Required goods are expensive, so I need more iron. Iron. I am... Oh, York is no longer in the London mode. Interesting. Oh, so they don't need much, do they? They just need Army and Noir, so it's just this one here. Slow it down a bit. So we're just gonna wait a month. Slow it down. So. Save. Let's have a look at this battle, see how we do with that. Oh wow, just the one group, man. is a part of England, Norman culture, south of London. No, that's Picard culture, actually. They started migrating out of these northern provinces here. But no, I don't think there are any Normans, as far as I can see, in England. There's Gallo peoples, for some reason. We're gonna have a look at the other way. There's 2 years to go. So once this is done, I think I'm gonna start integrating this one up here. So it's British Moray. And I'm gonna turn these two provinces into English culture. I know that the English culture assimilation is actually happening passively up down in these cores, which is pretty great. Though I might also do it here as well, because this doesn't turn into a core. And same with this one and this one. So I might have to, yeah, start assimilating these as well. But there's also Paris as well that I want to start assimilating. I don't really care about these two provinces, these locations here, like that are like isolated. I'm just gonna ignore them for now. I think a lot of what I'm going to be doing for the next, like, 50 years is going to be culturally assimilating these, like, northern French territories. Oh, look at that. I think I might be able to separately piece out the Portuguese once they finish this battle here. Like that. Yeah, so I can't actually force them out, can I? Oh my god. And with this guy. I'm gonna check out this culture here. Control, I should say, sorry. 70% control. So yeah, you see, coring these territories is actually a really good thing to do. Is a really good idea, and I think I would probably recommend coring and culture converting a lot of these northern territories up here as well. Though I might assimilate this here, just for the sake of it. But yeah, good thing is Renai here is also like mostly caught up. So when I annex these guys, it's gonna fully do that. I'm gonna leave Wales till last, and maybe Pale as well, because a bunch of those guys have like I think Pale has some subjects. Yeah, they got 4 subjects, and I don't think they're like annexing them, so it's probably not a good idea to mess around with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna Google something here. I want to see, like, how do I add more locations to markets? EU5. I don't care about Google for business. Thank you. Does it commit if you put which location you put in your markets? Each location on the market gets an market access modifier. So how do I switch the markets? Southern England is now Normandy. Yeah, I guess you could argue this is Southern England. Yeah. I'm just gonna chat GPT this, and I'm gonna try and like anglicize a bunch of these Arabic names. Yeah, okay, it's giving me a bunch of like generic like toponyms like Habiton, Habitat, Habitate, Habrook, Habitshire, Habitford. So I don't want to do stuff like that, but I just want to essentially like anglicize the name. Al-Habat to Habat. Yeah, okay, that's kind of boring. El Rif. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the Al name. I think it gave me a good suggestion, which is just to get rid of the Al bit. So this Al Habat region is now probably just gonna be named like Habat. Though I might not do it until I start converting. Similar to like, are there places that can that converting will for the spread culture like culture capitals with English? Edinburgh reduced the number of turns to make Scotland English. Do we know how it works best? Okay, so the way that I understand it is, if you have cores in a location, then the only growth that will occur is within your primary or accepted growth. So, for example, in England, so I'll give you a good example here with this province here. I do have some Picard people because they migrated to Canterbury, but the only people who will actually like grow in terms of like population growth are English. Like the Picard culture will mostly stay static or will assimilate passively, while the English population will actually grow from population growth. Similarly, in Scotland, because Scots culture is discriminated, it will not grow. In fact, and not only that, but there's also passive assimilation. So you have that, you have the passive assimilation, but then you've also got population growth, which is increasing the English culture numbers. So Scots is going to be passive in terms of population, while English is going to increase, whether it be from population growth or from assimilation. Um, the only exceptions will be in places where I have not caught up. So, for example, this is not a core. This is an integrated province, but it's not a core. So, growth is going to happen kind of regularly there. Another good example is in Picardy. So, these four locations in the province of Ponthieu are all caught up. So, you'll see that the population growth and culture growth is gonna be mostly English in these territories from now on. Um, which is why you generally, I think, in my opinion, I think the best strategy is essentially to integrate and assimilate easy to control areas, which is what I'm planning on doing with these northern territories. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a sec. I'm just gonna get myself a drink. I'll be like a minute. Yeah. A lot of this stuff I kind of gleaned from listening to streamers when they were talking about um, E5, but it's really nice to see it in practice. I think it's a really good assimilation system. Um, Anyways, where am I with this? Right, so we are actually very close to coring up these two provinces, and once I'm done with that, I'm just going to leave it alone and assimilate um, this one here in Upper Artois. And I probably want to do Amiens as well. So we'll get around to that in a bit. Also, the added benefit of doing this, right, is that a lot of these provinces will then start exporting English people around the market, around the Paris market. So you'll find a lot of this stuff, you'll find more English people in the French market just passively from migration, which I think is going to be amazing. So then I'll start, yeah, so I'm gonna just, gonna keep doing that. Gonna keep messing around. Alright, so we've built up our navies here. I think what I'm gonna do here is actually try and separate piece these guys. If I can. I can only do it next year. With so many cultures, assimilated beans will be the most standard food in the world. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ecce Homo, que es fada. Okay. Alright. We'll wait until the end of the month and then start sailing out again. We are dying here. I don't think it actually replenished the, my men. Want to have a look at all of these people that were at war. Are these guys? Oh my god, are they like allied to? Oh, that is Bohemia. I didn't realize that. Oh, wow, look at all those Bohemian lands that they're inheriting. Crazy. Alright, you then start moving out there. Yup. Oh yeah, right. We can go and annex this guy as well. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, fairly minimal as far as antagonism goes. We're just gonna keep doing that. I've got a question about this. Oh my god, they depopulated! Look at that! Oh, no, I see, I understand. Okay, this is impassable terrain, so nobody can actually live here. It's just doing that, because it's, Right, okay. Gibraltar was the old name for Gibraltar that helps with anglicizing. Yeah, I mean, just using the modern names for provinces is just a good way to anglicize. Yeah, like, I was aware of that. Gibraltar. I was gonna say Gibraltar. Um, but I mean, we generally just, I mean, a lot of it is, um, we also use European exonyms as well. So anything with like a Romance language works. So Cayura, I believe, like the Spanish call that Cayura or Sayura. Um, where I'm googling this, and apparently the like the Arabic is Sabta. So it's not, yeah, so this is already, like, anglicized. Um, but, as I was saying, I think Al-Habat might be something I'd want to, something I'd want to change the name for. I forgot, how did I do it before? I remember there was a way to change, like, province names, but I've completely lost it. It's a shame if I can't, if they've, like, removed it. Or maybe I was imagining things. I wouldn't be surprised if I, like, just fucking, like, I dreamed it. You know? Like, I willed a, like, a rename function in my dream. Fort Halbert. No, no, I'm gonna try and, like, if I'm gonna anglicize the local endonyms, I'm gonna try and keep it as close as possible. Um, to what the original name was. So for Al-Habat, I'm just gonna call Habat, right? Um, and El Reef, I'm just gonna, like, rename to just El Reef, and just make it a bit more modern, I guess. Because again, when you think about it, like, it's already anglicized. You know, the modern names for provinces and cities and so forth. If it's in English, and the exonym is different to the endonym, it's anglicized. Uh, but again, I feel like there's no way for me to actually change the names. Coalition has formally disbanded. Oh, interesting. Did I do that? I feel like well, I mean, the Coalition War is still going, so... Alright, we're gonna try and white peace again. I don't think I'm really too interested in fighting a prolonged war here. Oh, seriously? How many cogs do I have? I've only got 4 transports. I thought I had more. Alright. So that's one of the things I want to do right now, is just build up my cog fleet. Oh, and another thing I need to do is build, forts. There's a fort over there, there we go. We're gonna have a look at armories. Oh, right, I need more money. But I can build more, so that's good. Oh, you know what, I want to have a look at the cost of the army, and I'm wondering if the maintenance, like, what factors into it is, Alright, there we go. First army. Hobbler's maintenance. First horse maintenance. Goods. Right, so, goods cost is a good way to reduce the total cost of, maintenance for armies, so that's what I want to do. I want to build up my iron. and then build up my my weaponsmiths. So I'll get around to doing that in a bit. Right, so I need more a defender war school tech. So building more iron here as well is a good idea. That's what I'm going to do. My good English subjects in Wales. When does Wales subjugate? 1433. Alright. And when do I integrate? Alright. Keep doing that. I'm actually not going to bother integrating Paris. I don't really care about it, honestly. So, I'm just not going to bother. What I will focus on is culturally assimilating these provinces up in the north. So Longueville's a really good one. We need to have a look at... Oh, so does this... Oh, it's Cord. Bodmin is Cord. And we've got another one here, Truro. Once we've done that, then it's all set. How do I destroy markets? Is there a way to destroy markets? Well, we can lose money. We can gain prestige. Let's gain the prestige. How's a Casus Belli? On France. Right, so we need to be their neighbour, unfortunately. Well, that's the plan. We're going to be migrating a bunch of people out to other places. Genoa is at war with Portugal. mean, we're dealing with pirates as well, so where is this? Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, so it's the Moroccans. Of course it's the Moroccans. I'm gonna declare war on Morocco later. Oh, did I lose? I lost some ships. Oh, man. Okay, so let's have a look at these guys in a separate piece. In June. Alright, whatever. More lumber. More tools. There you go. So we're gonna split the army. Ah, also, while I'm here, I'm gonna look at my society. I'm just gonna look at my characters and start marrying them off. I can't marry this guy, I can't marry this guy, da-da-da-da. Marry a noble. Ah, we need young people, so we're gonna look for age if we can. Name, administrative, diplomacy, art. Alright, we're gonna start at the bottom here. Just work our way up. Marry a noble. Brody, Adrian Brody, Adrian Brody, Brody, Adrian Brody. I want to take Brabant, actually. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe not. You know what? I want to take Brabant. Jesus, they got so many ships. What do I hear? Okay, I have a bunch of galleys though, so I'm not really too afraid. I've got military ships. That's the main thing. Okay, so we got a bunch of armors that we can place down as well. I don't want to place them down yet because I want to go and upgrade my well, decrease the cost of weapons and stuff like that. So if I can do that, that would be amazing. So gunsmith is a really good one. Cannon maker. What's the other one? Weaponsmith. We can find one. Yep, there we go. Right, so how much does it cost and why is it so expensive? Oh, okay. It's just generally more expensive to build a gunsmith. Yeah, cannon maker, gunsmith. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh, 16 days to go, and we will have explored this place here. Oh, this is what we wanted to do, and I totally forgot again. I want to create a colonial charter, and it'll cost me 250. That's why. That's the thing that I was planning on doing at the start. When I fucking exited the game, that was what I was doing. That's why I had so much inflation, and then I forgot. That's a shame. Alright, anyways. So, this bishopric, I would like to go and... Separate piece. Okay, they are a subject. That's something I can't do yet. Same with France. We're just gonna go and... Oh, I don't really care about the Hanseatic stuff. I'm just gonna go and take the war reps. Okay, so we've lost a lot of battles here. Domestic pen. 200. I could join the HRE. Oh, that's very interesting. There's so much stuff to do in this game. It's insane. And it's not, like, overwhelming or anything. Like, I understand a lot of it, because it's concepts that make a lot of sense. But it's just so... Oh my god, I love it. It's so fucking good. Truro is now considered a part of our patrimony. So, because this is a core, I'm just going to move this guy out. I'm going to assimilate somewhere else. If I can, maybe I should right-click on that and then assimilate. So I might do Upper Artois. I might do Cow. I think this might be the way to go about it. Another thing I could consider, though I'm not going to do it actually, because I've got low military score here. What exactly is Bohemia doing? The Navy's back in the port just to heal up. Oh, right. Now we're gonna start doing our colonial charter. There we go. So where do we want to send our pops from? I'm thinking we want to go with, well, I don't know. Cornwall. Yeah, let's do it. I can do it here as well. 250. We're gonna detach ships. Falklands Bay companies. Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, we're going for the Falklands. Oh, I might even rename the Falklands just to something else. Edward Land. New Edwardia. That's the great thing about EU4, because you have different kings and queens. You can just rename, like, the colonies. It's not Virginia, it's Edwardia. It's Richardia. Ricardia. Ricardia? I don't know. I'm gonna look for the Latin for Richard. From old. Oh, so it's Frankish. Richardus. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Ricardia. Yeah, Ricardia probably makes the most sense if I'm gonna make a colony now. Have asked us to improve our cultural view of them. Yeah, okay, whatever, sure. Not like it matters too much. I'm gonna be assimilating them. Picardland, Picardia, Ricardia. Promotion in Rochester is plus 20. And London is plus 48. It's good. Fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna have to move these guys out soon, I think. I might go and replace this army with this one. Not a fan. I didn't even notice that was starting. Maritime presence, plus 10%. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at what's changed in here. Plus 10%. There we go. So plus 10% for everything. But it doesn't factor in the decay here, so okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, look at this. Who's this? Who owns this? Britannia. Which is... Oh my god. Who would have guessed? Oh my god. That I own Tortona. I am the consul. I've been elected as the the consul of Tortona. What the hell? So hold on, is the high tax base a bad thing, or... Okay. Okay, I'll think about that. I am still at war with these guys. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna colonize. Create a colonial charter. We're gonna do the same thing in here. Well, let's do Galloway. Should I? War reps. I'm gonna actually wait and just get the war reps. I'd rather make as much money out of this war as I can. Wars. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. War reps. Money. Thank you. Yeah, it's been incredibly profitable, this. Oh. Free city of D's nuts. Oh, okay. Siege engineer. Is he an artist? I don't think I need him. Honestly, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna lose the prestige. Yeah, take that. Oh yeah, we'll take this guy though. Alright, while we're here. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it with the names of the people within my, you know, within the particular game. For I'm not gonna name the cities after myself. Yeah, I prefer Ricardia to Edgardia. Richard Town. Okay. What am I doing? Right. I want to have a look at the weaponsmiths. What is the price of weapons? Okay. So we still need more weapons in the market. We want to reduce the cost. What about guns? Let's do guns as well. What about weapons? Weaponsmithing. Yeah, let's do more weapons as well. I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to do guns. Gunsmith. What about cannons? Let's do cannon maker. There we go. Check my money. Right, am I still spying on the... Yeah, okay, awesome. I am still spying on these guys. I'm wondering if there's a way to research for more sailors. I think I'm gonna have to actually look inside and see. Entrepot. Trade capacity owner. Okay, it's expensive. This looks like a capital thing or a city thing. Hulk. Naval attrition. Alright, well, in the short term, I'm just going to be, like, focusing on culture-related stuff. No, I don't really care about the Falkland stuff. Yeah, we'll take the exiles. I plan on declaring war on the Norwegians eventually. I mean, I need to get the, I want to get the Parliament, Casus Belli thing. It's another thing. I need to go and probably... Oh, I don't need to do anything with antagonism. They're not mad at me. Perfect. So how many years is it? It's 2 years, and it's so I'm gonna be losing an extra 10 opinion. So increasing an extra 10 opinion. I'm losing the thing, so 10. So that'd be a 23. So 50, 73 opinion penalty when I annex Scotland. I think I want to get around to annexing Brunei as well, because that's going to be in the English Channel uh, maritime zone, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it, like a sea zone? Oh, why is there so much in here? So it's just the 4th Navy that's doing it. I don't understand that. I mean, I like it, it's great, but... Portsmouth. That might be it. Well, Portsmouth makes sense, it's a really good port. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can see the control in this area is actually going up. Just fucking great. Like, I'm gonna just build up more navies just to assist in this, in keeping the maritime up. Thing is, I need more navies, which means I need more towns, especially in the southern area here. Yeah, I think this is something I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna build up. I need to look for good areas though, and a lot of these coastal provinces are like really good. But the Isle of Wight, I think, might be a good town location. Yeah, it's grasslands and it's flatlands, so I think it's actually kind of perfect. We're going to do Wight and Southampton. Let's have a look at Patrol the Seas. So this counts as the English Channel. Oh, that's perfect. That is actually really good. Because it's going to include these northern provinces here in the equation when it comes to control. So, yeah, keeping the English Channel and maintaining like a strong naval presence in the channel is actually really good. But again, I need to build some more cities. I need to build more cities, I need to build more docks. In fact, something that I might want to consider doing is minting. And I think I might do that now. This is one of those opportunities where, like, you know, building up cities to get like extra sailors is always good, and getting it early, or as early as possible, is a good idea. This is where all this lumber and building materials, iron and stone, really comes into play here. Yeah. The Netherlands have lost. We're gonna go detach the damaged navies and place them down here. Oh, in fact, actually, we're just gonna build some ships. Barks, mainly. Right, so we need to build more weaponry-related stuff. Weaponry, tools, copper. So if we can find some copper, it feels like that's one of the resources that we're actually going to have problems trying to find here. Where is copper? Ah, we got some copper up here. Not a lot, though. Oh, this... Okay, so I'm gonna just build up here. Four reps. Four reps. Four reps. Ouch. Who are these guys? Houston. Henneberg. Oh, there we go. Oh, they produce weapons as well. That's weird. Now, what does this do? Cost of goods. Coal. I think, yeah, tools as well. We need to build more tools. And tools require iron. But first, I want to build that town. Just prioritize that. Oh, there's another thing that I want to do, and that is I want to start exploring this. So we're going to do that with Exeter, and we're going to get one of our guys. We're not going to get Harkon. Actually, we are going to get Harkon. Because I can't fucking use him for anything else, can I? Let's do that. Oh, why did I... Hold on. Oh, I don't know. It's just because it's really hard to spot. $351. Oh, we need more lumber. We need lumber. Tag for the whole British Isles, Greater Britain. I think Great Britain is really functionally the tag for all of the British Isles. I mean, yeah, okay, so you only need, you know, the island, territories in Great Britain, the big island, but I don't feel like there should be, like, a big tag for the British Isles. It just feels a bit redundant. I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the Isle of Man as well. Haha. Oh, so this is the Isle of Man. Oh, there's only one location in, the Hebrides. Oh, there we go. I was wondering if there was, like, a duchy thing. Or, like, a more... I don't know what the word would be, like, denominations, I guess, as far as, like regions and continents and stuff, so it does point out continents and areas. So the Hebrides is an area. Northumbria is an area. There we go. Okay. But I'm not really sure what this does as far as any like functional purpose. Yeah, I don't think there is anything functional about it. It's just, oh, it's the area. But that's interesting. Anyways. Oh, hold on. As we currently do not have a king, we are in a regency, which means... Which means we are no longer the emperor. And David de Bruce, King of Scotland, is our regent. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that is such a weird turn of fate here. So King Richard is dead. Long live King John the Third. I'm just gonna make a record of this. King Richard. Um, what would he be as far as like his regal number in the Holy Roman Empire? I think it would be like Richard the First. What would he be in regards to? So his regal number would be. Unfortunately, it doesn't like fucking. It doesn't show what his regal number is. We're gonna go again. Richard, Edward, William, Edward, Henry, John, Henry. Okay, let's have a look here. I think it would be the third. King Richard III, King Richard II of England. It was 1337. From 1272. Which one am I? I am King Edward III. Well, okay, so Edward III was my first king. So Richard II would not have. So my Richard, the Richard who was the former king just then, who just died, would have been King Richard II. Yeah, I think not, I can understand why the regal numbers got dropped, because I think as soon as I started inheriting a bunch of other kingdoms, it just drops the number. So... Crown Prince John Plantagenet, whose father was Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire as well. And he would have also been King of Bohemia. Sardinia. Aragon. Where else? Castile. Great Britain. Wetterau. Holstein. Windsruck. Tortona. Earl. Off. Ormond. Let's have a look at his other titles here. Valois. Oh my god. How do I look at all of his, like, titles? Yeah, it doesn't let you scroll down, unfortunately. I think he was also, like, in charge of this as well. He was the consul of Tortona. Well, technically we're not Scottish. We're just under a regency under the king of Scotland. Robert the Bruce. Administrative units, your country. I don't know if you can state them to improve control. Yes, you can. Unless you're talking about areas and stuff like that. I think areas don't. If this is in reference to like province definition and area, area doesn't really do anything. But you can state up if you're asking about like stating up locations. You can do that, and you can get more control over these locations. I mean, I've done that currently with these ones, but the thing with that is that you have to like assimilate the local populace to your culture in order for you to like actually to core it up, which is something I'm currently doing. Yeah, anyways. Great power of the Kingdom of Bohemia. They shouldn't be number one, though, because they've just dropped. We are no longer the Emperor of Rome. So I think they should be dropping from number 1. Great thing is, we're actually really powerful. I think we will become the senior partner in this personal union. Leader John. We have finished integrating Universalis. Where shall we integrate next? I am planning on integrating this one. And we're going to build up a city. Yeah, we're going to build city in white, I think. Or town, I should say. 350. And now we're going to drop our minting so we can get our inflation down. We'll be stealing as much money as we can from these guys. We can do the same thing here as well. We can grab some. Oh, what are you doing? No, no, siege that down. What are you fucking doing? Oh, you fucking imbecile. Alright. Clear peace demand. I'm just gonna white peace. I think this is just not gonna happen. Or I'm just being impatient. Let's just give it a couple more months. So we've got a parliament. I'm gonna have a look at my Casus Belli. I have no Casus Belli. I'm gonna have a look at the parliament, and we're gonna go and check out cost efficiency of our cabinet. I don't really care about that. Promote castle works. That's kind of lame as well. I don't think I care about any of this stuff. So I'm just going to ignore it. You know what, I'll just go with promote castle works. We're just planning on doing... we're going to do the fabrication of Casus Belli. And we're going to go for Orkney and Iceland. I don't know, maybe Jan Mayen as well. I don't know. It might be possible. You know what? I'm gonna keep minting. I want to build the second city in Southampton. Winchester is a really good place to build a city as well. Same with Basingstoke as well. Take cash. Take the reps. Nice. Apparently I have only one war score against the Portuguese. Interesting. I'm wondering why the Aragonese are reluctant to fight the Portuguese. I need money! Fucking sit down, man! How much is it going to cost me to create Southampton? 258. Alright, good, good, good. I'm going to keep doing that. Oh, and the next question is, who is... Oh, actually, how do I become the senior partner in the personal union? That's the next question. Holy Roman Empire. Ask to join, blah blah blah. Okay. Think about it later. Verms. I'll take the cash. Take the... I'd really like to take Milan as well. Just take the cash. Oh, they're gonna break the siege, aren't they? Bloody hell, man. Does owning Yan Mayan... I don't think it does anything, really. I don't think you can even colonize it. Yeah, it's impossible. Because it's so, like, unhospitable. Same with this one as well. Yeah. Oh, same with this one. Yeah. Oh, you can do stuff here though. I think the Russians can start like colonizing up here. Southampton, it's 265. Let's make sure it does account for inflation. Alright, so we're going to stop minting and just let our inflation go down a bit, and then we'll spend our money on whatever money we accumulate over the next couple of months on more buildings. Oh, we can take more iron. More stability, trade advantage. Trade advantage might be good. So let's try that out. I want to see what that does. Imports, what about exports? We want to do imports. Alright. Dies. I think this is a subject. Alright, there we go. Here it is. Francia Compta and Burgundy would be good. Oh, the Netherlands have lost. So we're going to go and detach the navies again. Start moving them out. Oh, look at that. And now we can take the cash. I might just wait a bit, because although I am going to be paying attention. Oh, a good deal amount of attention to what they're about to do now. So they've captured the capital here. Okay. Well, we got no support, so I'm not gonna bribe them. If they want to do that, then that's fine with them. Okay, so we want to build some more things in here. So maybe more scriptoriums. Books sell for 5.16 in Harrow, while the costs is 1.51. We need lots of books, so we're just gonna keep building those. What do you think of the disease mechanics? Do they need improving? I think they're great. I think disease mechanics are perfect, almost. I haven't seen what it does to the Native Americans, but I hear it's incredibly fucking brutal, which it should be. Because that's historic. I think I prefer that. Like the realistic simulation. Alright, there we go. So we're taking 926 cash. Yes, and they're paying war reparations as well, so... Yeah, fuck them. And we've won. Excellent. I think I have... Yeah, I stole a ship off them. Oh, lost the stability, that's fine. We did get the Casus Belli, so that's really all I wanted. Yeah, no, I want to get the war reps and all the cash. So we're just going to keep sieging them down until we get it. Until we get what we want. Just all of it. More legitimacy. I don't care about legitimacy. I like prestige. Let's do that. Oh, we need more diplo spending, I think. Capo Verde. Right, we are colonizing these islands once we find that. Okay, Madeira. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cabinet member is dead. We need a new cabinet member. And unfortunately what we've got is, like, trash. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at the cabinet. How much does it cost? It costs 768. Jesus. Alright. We're going to go minting. Alright, so now we're gonna go and reduce our spending. They have English slaves? What's going on? I'm hoping these guys are moving their troops up north. It feels like they're stationing them down here and just kind of forgetting about the war. Plateau. Oh, Plateau has a very interesting flag. I kind of like it. I really like these like randomly generated flags. They look like they fit within the context of whichever country they happen to be from. Okay, so how much does it cost to promote to cabinet? Okay, so I gotta wait a month for it to go down again. Alright, cabinet cost. Oh, it's gone up. Oh, maybe because of all those, Alright, I'm just gonna mint it again. Look at that. Look at all those ships I'm borrowing from the Dutch. All that maritime presence. That's so cool. Yeah, let's go and switch the Union Foundation. And we're going to go and maintain federal status, because then we can establish seniority. Well, I'll be the senior member, wouldn't I? Effectively. And then we'll switch it around in a bit. So, do I have any favors with these electors? I want to see if I can manage to, like, elect myself. Was 100. increase my limits. Mutually capped. How do I increase the limits? Sending gifts as far as I know. No, okay, so I can send gifts to a bunch of these people. So how do I, what happens to the economy? Offer a loan. Send gift. It can make them owe us 5 favors. Okay. It's expensive though. It's very expensive, but I think it's worth it if I can get it. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Alright, so just based on what the cost was, the cabinet cost, on what it was before I started minting, I'm going to actually reduce my minting, and hopefully I should be able to purchase one of those guys in a bit. Alright, there's a few of these barks as well, which should hopefully increase my maritime presence to max. Uh, 14, 16, 26, 52. Alright. Yeah, so it seems the harbor capacity in these towns actually contributes a lot to the maritime control. But I'm trying to figure out why it's on 60%. I think this is just this might be like a flat cost. Like there's nothing you can do to like increase it. Referring to the Welsh community in Argentina. I'm aware of them. Because, well, there's like an Easter egg faction in Hearts of Iron, which is just Welsh Argentina. Ideas. Alright, I'm dealing with pirates from, I think it's Morocco that's doing it. Fucking hell, the price has gone up. Okay, so it is scaled. So base cost is 20 and scaled based on something. I don't know. Like gross income. So if I were to just like drop all of these, I'm just gonna test that out. I'm gonna screw up my economy just to reduce the price. I like the favor system in EU5. I actually prefer it to how they do it in EU4, because it felt like every time you had favors from the AI, like if it would ever accumulate, like you didn't really have an incentive to really follow through with any requests from the AI. Like there was no pushback, or at least any pushback. Actually, there might have been pushback, but it just, you know, it was like a temporary opinion penalty. But with this, it's like it's pretty devastating. I mean, I wouldn't say it's, no, actually, devastating is sort of a strong word, but it's annoying. If you refuse, like you lose. What was it? Diplo reputation, whatever it was. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. I did the thing, I did the test. I'm gonna have a look at it again. Right. Actually, yeah, so this is something you might want to consider when you are hiring courtiers, is just to it's to screw your economy for a month. Because before you saw it was like 800. How much money did I lose? I lost like about 60 ducats. I would have, if I was on the normal amount of taxes, it would have been about 30 positive income. So that's, yeah, I'm not sure how they scale this. I think it doesn't seem right. So like if you subtract 90 from your gross, you can reduce the total cost of courtiers by up to 400, 500. Oh wait, hold on, what? Oh, it's this guy, right, there we go. Giles Elder. Who's a part of the British Crown for some reason. I might actually appoint him as the head. Is this another scaled cost? It doesn't hover over it for some reason. Base cost is 300. It doesn't scale, apparently. Or maybe it does. And I'm just not... Okay. Well, that's another thing to test out. So, put the max tax on. And, mint. So we'll go for 2 months. We'll go for 1 month actually, just to see what the difference is in cost. Promote to head, 307.5. Yeah, I don't think that... Yeah, that's not scaled clearly, so we'll just promote him now. I wonder if the flag changes in Milan if you conquer it. Oh, that's another thing. So we want to start building up those coastal forts. Oh, what just happened there? It didn't let me react. So another 5 years, and then we'll annex Scotland. William Plantagenet II in line. Oh no. Look at all that money. Enter. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, let's wipe this. I might go and declare. I mean, I might just try and fight the French specifically for these. Once I'm done with Scheinfurt. this guy in the veteran? Yeah, Pax Britannica. They were still the senior partner in the Bohemian Union. Ah, jeez, and Bohemia's gonna get voted for. They're gonna vote for him over Austria. the culture in the Eastern Roman Empire is English. Siege down Iceland as well. I want to take that Icelandic culture stuff and the Norn culture stuff. So, converting and assimilating that stuff. Iceland. Oh, and there's also Greenland as well. I like how it highlights the wind direction. Oh. No, that's fine. I'll test it out. Yeah, it's probably your Wi-Fi. Wow, look at that, 3%. So it is actually tied to culture investment. Yeah, this guy can't get married. The pistol union's too big.
Yeah. Yeah. My God, it's 8:43. Okay. Well, by all means, start on the lunch. I'm still sort of recovering from